In Sweden, I thought as our grandchildren can already speak both Swedish and English, I thought I'd make an effort to try to learn some of the local language. Now, some of you regular viewers might know that I've been trying to learn Spanish because we were sort of down in Spain for quite a long time, and our intention is to go back every year. So learning some of the local language and being able to speak to the locals is quite a good thing, I think. And I think it's incumbent upon anybody who travels a lot, especially if they stay in one place for a good amount of time, is to learn the local language, and don't expect everybody just to speak English. And I think that's quite a bad thing if you do that. If you just go to a country and just, expect everybody to speak English, or rely for years totally on something like Google Translate, I think that's not really getting into the spirit, is it? So what I use on iPad and on iPhone, I use an application called MemRise. It's actually spelt MEMRISE. There it is, just there. That one, yeah. So I use that, and it's actually quite good. It takes you right through from the real basics into more advanced, and I'm nowhere near more advanced yet, or even slightly advanced. I mean, it goes from something called Launchpad. So it goes from there, which is the really simple things like saying hello, hey, and her or loget, what's up, and what I'm finding the most difficult about the Swedish language is not the words. Some of you might understand the word skål, in terms of a cheers, drink. Some of the words are quite similar. Like if you want to say yes, ja. You want to say no, nay. These are very, very similar words. And so I think it's something in my brain actually sees the word, some of the words, as having similar meaning. I don't know, it's the sound of the word. So for sorry, you would say förlåt. For me, that sounds like forlorn. Like you might be sorry or forlorn, it's stuff like that. Good morning is good morgen, and good night is good natt. It's so similar, isn't it? For those basic words, and then you can move on to words and phrases, section 2, subtitle I come in peace. And the word how is hur. So similar. I, not similar, is jag. You is du. Very similar too, isn't it? I mean, isn't it amazing how language, when you get into it, can get very easy. Now, I'm able to start to speak very, very baby phrases with my 2-year-old and 5-year-old grandsons, and the 5-year-old is really good. He corrects me or adds the words in that I'm missing out for me, and on occasion, if he's got a friend round, and when we were here last time, we went to his sort of preschool, and we met some of his friends over there, and he was translating, because they speak Swedish, fluently Swedish, of course, 4 or 5-year-olds, and our grandson was translating the Swedish into English for us. So You know, it's nice, isn't it? When and for a 5-year-old, and I know their brains are like sponges, aren't they? They just soak stuff up. He can speak Swedish and English completely fluently at a 5-year-old level, but he can also mix the phrases up and get some Swedish words, some English words into the same sentence, which, you know, sometimes can be a bit confusing for us. So I thought I would make that effort, and I'm doing maybe an hour, if I can manage it, getting a couple of hours of practice on MemRise to each day. Doesn't happen every day. I'm trying to do that when I've got the time, because we're pretty busy, because we're helping out with the childcare here, because they're, you know, my son and daughter-in-law, they're both working from home. That's what we're doing. I'm trying to learn the Swedish, and maybe I'll give you a bit of an update as we go on daily of how the Swedish is going. I don't know how to say the whole phrase, but certainly tack. That's thanks for watching. And don't forget, if you've enjoyed this, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And please do share these videos on social media. Thanks again. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.